Welcome back to Paper Highlighter. Today, we're diving into the story of David Murphey, a 90-day Fiancé star who captured attention with his unconventional romance and later life journey. From his complicated relationship with Lana to the tragic news of his passing, here's what happened to David Murphey after his split from Lana. 90-Day Fiancés, David sparked dating rumors after Lana split. In early 2022, David was spotted spending time with fellow 90-Day Fiancé star Amira Lalisa after his breakup with his online girlfriend, Lana. The pair were seen enjoying themselves in Las Vegas, and David shared a video on Instagram featuring the French-Egyptian beauty. While their outing sparked speculation about a potential romance, it remains unclear whether the two were actually dating. David Murphey's biggest achievement. After retiring, David had dreams of traveling the country in an RV. Although his plans were initially delayed by his appearance on reality TV and his breakup with Lana, David didn't let setbacks stop him. By October 2022, he made his dream a reality. He unveiled a custom-built massive RV on social media, sharing a work-in-progress photo of the impressive vehicle. The RV, equipped with over 10 wheels and a luxurious interior, is a true milestone for the former 90-Day Fiancé star. Leaning confidently against his creation, David looked relaxed and proud, showing he was channeling his energy into fulfilling personal goals rather than pursuing relationships abroad. Did 90-Day Fiancé's David Murphey have a new girlfriend in 2024? In 2023, David shared an exciting update with his fans, announcing that he was ready to begin his long-awaited RV adventure. He proudly showed off his beautifully finished purple RV, highlighting its impressive features and his plans to travel across the U.S. However, after December 2022, David became silent on social media, likely enjoying his time in the great outdoors without the distractions of Instagram. We can only hope his journey went as smoothly as planned. Before his passing in 2024, David remained notably quiet, especially after his string of RV-focused posts in 2023. His radio silence on Instagram suggests that he might not have had a partner that year. Given his reputation as a hopeless romantic, it's unlikely he was hiding a relationship, as he was always open about his love life. After all, this was the man who once sat alone in a foreign restaurant, waiting for women he had spent thousands of dollars on, only to be stood up. David never shied away from putting his heart on display. David Murphey always loved the mysterious Lana. David seems unable to accept reality. He still yearns to visit Lana in Ukraine one last time, a longing that echoes his journey on 90-Day Fiancé. Later in 2024, his silence suggested he was struggling to move on after his failed attempt with Amira, possibly because he hadn't truly gotten over Lana. She appeared to be his dream woman, but David ignored the red flags that were evident to anyone paying attention. Lana took advantage of his emotions, manipulating him into spending money while she likely juggled multiple foreign suitors. He paid by the minute to talk to her, yet she refused to leave the platform for him, making the whole situation feel like a scam. The most heartbreaking moment came when he sat alone in a restaurant in Ukraine waiting for Lana to show up. Despite all the promises, she never came, knowing full well how much she was hurting him. Even after this betrayal, David persisted. He went to her apartment to see if she was real and not a catfish, and indeed she was. But while Lana was physically real, she wasn't authentic. She seemed uncomfortable around him, even irritated that he tracked her down. The situation, though dramatic, made it clear. This wasn't love, yet David refused to acknowledge the truth, which is why he's now considered one of the most gullible figures in 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, he would have been better off looking for love closer to home. In the end, Lana shattered that illusion, and the two were never meant to be. David once claimed he'd be willing to fight for Ukraine, even battling Russia on the front lines, an extreme show of loyalty to a woman who, in reality, didn't want him. He built up romantic fantasies, imagining himself as the hero. But when he was willing to go to such lengths for Lana, she wasn't a woman worth that level of sacrifice. While Lana might be someone's ideal partner, for David, she was a nightmare. The emotional game she played with him likely left scars, and he may never fully recover. Still, it's encouraging to see that he tried to push forward. In his 60s, David shifted his focus away from the pursuit of love, realizing that life is too short and sometimes it's better to let love happen naturally. For David, the search for romance often led to embarrassment, but he certainly had the capacity to love. Unfortunately, women like Lana, who took advantage of him, seemed incapable of returning that love. Their grifter-like personalities, marked by a lack of empathy, made genuine connection impossible. Though David was often naive, his ability to love made him endearing at times. He might never have found true love, but before his death, he clearly grew as a person. His infatuation with Ukrainian women led him down a painful path, all of it captured on television. David deserved happiness, but he was searching for it in all the wrong places. When he redirected his focus away from the types of women who had hurt him, he seemed to find a bit more peace. David Murphey has sadly passed away. David was an intense Scorpio man who didn't do anything halfway. And now that he's gone, his spirit still burns bright. Before his tragic passing, he won over a lot of fans. It was clear that he was developing as a person and attempting to move on from the travails of trying to be with Lana. Above, his loved ones added one last post to his Instagram, honoring the man who loved fully and hopefully enjoyed his life to the fullest despite the heartbreak that Lana caused. In part, the caption reads, "David was a veteran, small business owner, and software engineer. He had recently retired from the Clark County Treasurer's Office in Nevada, having also worked for H&R Block and IGT. He was also well known for his time as a cast member on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, his time on the show allowed him to connect with viewers, see the world, and share his experiences with his thousands of followers on Instagram. He will be deeply missed by his family, friends, and fans. David has survived by his two sisters and his cat Gamera. The family asked for privacy during this difficult time.